feel free to take a moment, take a break from your day, and just come chill with me. It is Sunday afternoon. It is 2:07 p.m. Pacific, and it is August 20th, 2023. I'm chilling here at the park, and I'm lying down, and I feel so wonderful right now. So feel free to just chill with me, listen to the background noise. And just vibe with me. This past summer, I've been coming to the park a lot, and I literally just come here, I bring my blanket, and I just lie down. I put my feet in the grass, and I just lie down, and I listen and ground myself with the earth. I receive the earth's energy, nourishment, or nutrients, and love. And I give love back to the earth. I give my energy back to the earth. So I just feel so grounded and connected and supported and elevated when I do it, and relaxed as fuck. So if you've never done it before, I highly encourage it. If you do it, that's dope. If you don't do it, that's dope too. I mean, we're all on our own journey, right? But it's perfect right now because there's nobody at the park. Southwest. I am pretty close to one of the airports, so that's gonna happen often. I like to look at the airplanes fly by though. I like to look and see what airline it is. So far I've seen 3 Southwest airplanes fly by, so but yeah, there's nobody here. Everybody's probably either at church, at lunch, or at the beach because it's pretty warm today. So I'm in Cali, and it's high 80s today, so it's perfect weather. But earlier this morning, I actually had thoughts of going to the park, and then I got up, and then I was like, you know what? I don't want to go to the park. I think I'm just going to chill, have my coffee, and just chill on the patio because yesterday was pretty intense for me. I had a lot of just internal stuff moving through me yesterday, and I was pretty on the, wait, hold on. I was pretty, yesterday, like all day, I was pretty on the, like, agitated as fuck side. Like, I was just irritated and everything was annoying me. Like, just the slightest thing was annoying me. And I knew that there was movement going on within me, like energetic movement going on within me, but at the same time, I was just so fucking frustrated. And I actually went to the park yesterday. I went and got some coffee, chilled at the park for maybe like an hour and a half. And I didn't really notice that I felt better or anything. I just knew that I was, like, my mind was, like, kind of, like, just not racing, but I guess overthinking, you know? But I just knew that I needed to get out into nature, so that's what I did. But by the end of the day yesterday, like in the evening, I was fucking like irritated. I was driving, like just had fucking road rage. I went to the store and I was just so fucking irritated. I was irritated. I went home. I took a cold shower just to like rinse off like the day. I usually take 1 to 2 showers a day now, just because like if I'm around a lot of energy or if there's like a lot of stimulation in the air, like I need to like clear it out of my energetic field. If you're an empath, you understand what I'm talking about, but like it's just something that I've learned for me that like I need to do in order to just like rinse off other people's energy, if that makes sense. But anyways, like, yeah, by the end of the day, I was just like so fucking irritated. But I knew that there was movement, there was growth going on within me that I was processing. And even though I was annoyed with what I was feeling, I still honored how I felt and I honored what I was feeling, and I just let it be. I really learned this past year to honor my feelings, honor what I feel, because, you know, it's a new moment and time for me to be feeling that. So this morning, I was like, yeah, I think I'm just going to chill, right? Because yesterday was pretty intense for me. But then I was sitting on the couch and then I just felt called to stretch. So I did some stretching, a little light yoga for me. And then I started to feel better. You know, sometimes when you have energy, like just in you, you just need to either move or you need to stretch. Like it needs to get out, right? So that's what I did. And then after I started stretching for a little bit, I started to feel better, you know, breathing, getting that energy out. And I felt a lot better. And then I was like, you know what? I just started thinking to myself, you know what? Like, it's interesting how, because I looked out the window while I was stretching, and I live in the hills, so like I'm surrounded by nature. So I was looking out the window while I was stretching, and I was just thinking of all of the shifting that the plants and the trees do underneath the earth, that we don't see. Like there's continuous movement happening at all times, right? Even if we don't see it, even if we don't feel it, there's just continuous movement, right? Everything is always vibrating. But I was just looking at the trees outside, and I was just thinking, like, yeah, like if a tree or if like some kind of plant, if it's its time to grow, or if it wants to grow, the roots dig deeper into the soil, right? It digs deeper down into the earth in order to gain more of the nutrients from the earth, in order to ground deeper into the earth, in order for it to grow taller or bigger, right? Or wider or whatever. It has to penetrate through the earth. And that takes tension. It could even take friction, right? There's pressure, moving throughout the earth. It has to push through deeper through the ground, or it has to push up above the earth, right? But there's some kind of like movement going on, and some of the movement can create tension, right? And so it just reminded me of what was going on within my body and my energetic body, how there was movement going on. Even if I didn't see it, I may have felt it, but there was movement going on, and there was grounding that I needed to do, not just with the earth, but within myself, within my subconscious mind. And that is not always fun. It's not pretty, and it doesn't always feel good. There's resistance that happens. There's pressure that you feel. You can even feel tension, right? Because you're planting, new roots. You're digging deeper into deeper soil within your subconscious mind, within your energetic field, right? And so when I made that realization for myself, I was like, that's so interesting. That's so fucking true, And so when I made this realization for myself, it inspired me to come down to the park, which is why I'm here, and just share this message with you, because that may have been you yesterday. It may have been you, I don't know, a few days ago. It might be you, like, in the near future. And this is just like a continuous thing that happens. We go through cycles. We go through cycles of waxing and waning. We go through cycles of receiving and releasing, receiving and giving. We go through cycles of death and rebirth, and it's just constant. We're in a constant now of continuous cycles. And the bottom line is that I think the key to all of that is being aware of what you're feeling, being aware of what you're processing, letting go what you need to let go, being open to receive what you need to receive, right? So, because a lot of us are stepping into or rebirthing or birthing into a new cycle, and like I can feel it, I can see it. I know that's what's going on with me. So but yeah, I just wanted to share that with you because I thought that was pretty powerful, a powerful realization. That's my iced coffee. And the ice is melting, so I need to hurry and drink it. So I'm sitting underneath this tree, right? And I got here like maybe almost an hour ago. And I've been slowly creeping up further. I'm kind of like sitting a little bit on an incline, and I've slowly been creeping up away or up further up the hill because the sun keeps coming in, and it's hitting my feet and it hurts. The brightness of the sun does not play. So, oh, that's a cute little doggy. This guy is walking his dog. It looks like a little, it's like a size, I don't think it's a Maltese, but it looks like the size of a Maltese. It looks like it could be a mix. I don't know what it is, but yeah, so that's my little Sunday inspo for you today. God, it's so fucking gorgeous today. But yeah, I hope that you are having a good day. Hope you had a great week. And, excuse me, yeah. So I have some new audios that I will be releasing soon, within the next week or so. So stay tuned for those. And again, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of my community, our family. Thanks for becoming an official member of our community by subscribing. And even if you haven't subscribed, it's not a big deal. You know, this space may or may not be for you. But thanks for stopping by. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to be releasing some audios, like I said, within the next week or two. And if you're looking for like more intimacy with me, like my spicier content, you can check out my Patreon. I'll leave the link in the bio. Yeah, definitely check it out. It is not YouTube. It's YouTube friendly, but not all the way through, because some of the audios are on here. But if you want to get like the full extent of it, you'll have to check out my Patreon for the exclusivity. So, but yeah, later today, I'm going to go swing by the store, and then might do some more self-care. Might get myself a little pedicure. I love doing my nails. That's it's very therapeutic for me. So, but yeah, when you get a chance, if you get a chance, go chill at the park, go spend some time out with nature. I feel like nature is just always here. It's always present. I mean, it was here before humanity was ever even here. You know, you can learn so much from nature just by observing nature, by sitting with nature. I've really learned just by sitting with nature, I've really learned to just be present and be still. And sometimes that's not easy, especially when you live in a highly stimulated environment or just world, like a fast-paced world. It can be challenging to just be still and be present because we've been so programmed to like always be doing something. And if we're not doing something, if we're not actively doing something, we automatically feel like we're doing something wrong by not doing something. And that's one thing that I've really learned and taken from nature, is just learning how to be present and be still, because you actually learn a lot by just being still and being present and just observing. You learn so much. You really fucking do. But I also feel like I feel like nature wants, us to come sit with it, because it has so much wisdom and energy and love and nutrients to give, and it doesn't ask for anything in return. So yeah, go sit with nature. This past year, nature, like just sitting outside with nature, like sometimes if I don't go to the park, I'll go do like nature walks. And nature has really not just like taught me all of that stuff, how to be present and be still, but it's also been a major comfort to me. It's been a confidant to me, because like I've shared my thoughts, my feelings, I've sat and cried with nature, and it doesn't judge me, it just listens. And that's important, because sometimes like when you have stuff to share, some stuff you might not want to share it with those that are closest to you, because sometimes they just don't understand, but I feel like nature understands it all, because it knows all. It's seen and endured all, so, but anyways, I'm gonna go finish up the rest of my coffee, and regardless of who you are, where you are, and when you listen to this, remember and know that you are loved and that you are loved.